Hello everybody, this is Sparks, and welcome back to the third and final episode of the map burning series, the Temple Dairy project. So this project is now over. This is like, it's all done and stuff is happening and the tower is there. Good, I thought it wasn't there, but it just rendered in. So a couple of days ago, was it yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before yesterday. It was. We burnt the temple down live on a server. It was good. First time we tried to do it, it failed miserably because we had Spigot installed, and Spigot decided to make all of my command blocks throw errors. So we had to move it onto a vanilla server, and then it burnt down fine. So I split this into three videos because I thought there were going to be three stages to this: the fire spread, the charring, and the collapse. So this is Templefall, the third in the series, but it's going to be a bit of a shorter video, and I've already done the stuff. And the reason is that the last bit didn't really work. So if we go over here a second, I'll show you what I had planned, because I have to say, if it had worked, it would have been friggin' amazing, right? This clock has stopped. This clock has still stopped. There we go. Oh, maybe not. What? I think the burning of the temple is just lagging things out a bit. So the idea is I wanted to do this, right? You see this block? Ready? You ready? Right, we're getting quite a lot of lag because the temple's burning down. I might wait a moment for it to finish. Oh, yeah, there we go. I'll try showing you that again in a second. Once this is finished spreading a bit. While we watch this temple burn down, by the way, I just want to say thank you to everybody who showed up at the event and who commented and watched the episodes. I really appreciated it. I had a lot of fun working on this project with Adam Clark and Blockworks, who built the temple. It was something like nothing I'd ever done before, but I thought it was kind of a really interesting project, and just to see some of the messages that people left in the temple. There's a different version of the temple which had a pillar in the center here, and there were sort of item frames and things on the sides which people could write messages in, and there were some really sad stories, really moving stories from people just paying their respects to friends and family who they had lost. So and as I understand it, the actual live, real-world burning of the temple went very well as well. And I think it's just a very, very amazing project that this has been, and to be involved in it was fantastic. So I'm glad that I had the opportunity to do so. So once this has finished burning down, I'll be right back. Oh, and in the final release of the map, which I didn't show in Temple Char last episode, the fire now slowly extinguishes itself as well. So I basically did that so that if a burning armor stand reaches a score of 64, it will get rid of the fire at its location. You'll also see the ground here catches fire now and turns the wood to coal on the floor as well. So it's a more complete burn now. The very center is left untouched. Not sure why. But you can see it's basically finished burning down now. We're going to see the floor start going out. There we go. So it's just going to slowly burn itself out now. And once that's done, I will show you what I was going to do for the collapse. Alright, it's finished burning down, guys. Pretty. So the last thing I wanted to do really was make the walls collapse. And I did two tests before the release and the burn, and they didn't go very well. So basically, let me show you how I was planning to make this work. So if we go into game mode 3, you can see down here we have two command block patterns shaped like the very top section of the tower, and I would have ended up extending this to the walls as well. So basically there's a MC edit filter which lets you turn a structure into command blocks that summon falling sand in the shape of the structure. So what I was planning to do with this was game mode 1, the thing I briefly showed you just earlier. So the idea was that I could make the structure collapse in a sort of falling block of charred wood with a trail of sparks flying out the back. And I actually have a ton of armor stands flying around. There's a load of armor stands called decay. Oops, no, debris. I just nudged the microphone there, sorry. And they're being spread played around looking for coal blocks and if they find a burning coal block, they make it fall. But I very rarely see it happen, even though there's like 5 of them. So it didn't work very well as an effect. But what I did want to do is collapse the towers. And the way I had this working was that I was testing for a specific block being air, which is one of the blocks which burns away. It's one of the other woods. So if that happens, we delete that part of the tower. So we just fill the area with air. And then we fill the entire underground section there with redstone. So it basically coats the command block structure in redstone, powers all of the command blocks, and they summon a group of falling sand coal blocks in the same shape as that original structure. So we can view this by deleting the tower. It's probably gone now. Yeah, it's gone. And then that's the other one. No, it's not. That's the... Yeah, that summons the structure, right? And then after a short second, the other bit of the tower collapses. So I'm going to get rid of that bit of the tower as well. There we go. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to go set block, Minecraft, redstone block. And I'm going to go up here and we're going to see why I didn't do this. So we're up here at the structure, right? And we're about to turn the top tower into a falling structure. So let's do this. Go. And this is what happens. It's actually running a lot better than it did last time. But on the server, that was basically tower vanishes, a couple of particles, and then disappears on the ground after a frame drop, a massive frame drop. So let's try doing that for the other part of the tower as well. So that was the plan, see? I thought that would look really cool, but it looks like it just can't quite handle it. So the other one is this one here. So I'm just going to go set block, Minecraft redstone block. And we'll go look at that other part collapsing, maybe from down below, so you can sort of see what it's doing. Boop. So again, you see the frames have massively dropped. You can see the particles falling. The sand is kind of and then it lands. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but the server just couldn't handle it. So I was going to do similar stuff for the for possibly some of the filigree, the twisty bits at the front there, and also the very edge of the temple here, which is still wood. So that's basically what I was going to do. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what I was planning to do with it. I will try and link to the MC Edit filter in the description if you want to use it. It has a lot of other functionalities as well. You can turn chests into set block command blocks that give you the chest, or give command blocks. So you can do quite a bit with them. But that's basically what I was doing. And if we go down here now, you can see that the structures are entirely encased in redstone blocks. So you get that sort of entire structure. In fact, the other one's now invisible because it's fully covered in redstone blocks. So it's a one-time use, like much of the temple. But that's basically it. Slightly shorter video for the end of the series, but I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed. And thank you for sticking by me through this and watching my thought process. It's been interesting. Until the next big project, guys, I really enjoyed working on this. I'm looking forward to being involved in other projects like this when they come my way in the future. And I will see you next time. Bye.